What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and to another video. Thanks for joining me. Hit that like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it. It helps out the channel. So let's jump into this. ACC just had a big update of about a week ago, and the biggest take from this was the force feedback. We're going to look at my settings here. It's night and day. It's night and day. Before it was really sloppy. You know, didn't really enjoy the game that much because of that. And coming over to the PS5 with that upgrade, the game was amazing, but the force feedback was just still shit. But they put out an update, and hopefully it fixes all that problem. I kind of played with it a little bit. As you can see, here are my new settings for my wheel that I'm doing now. They got the steering lock at 1080. So once you set it at that, it should automatically switch for car to car for your steering. And it seems to be working pretty good. And the force feedback is night and day. It feels amazing. So much better. So much better that I enjoy playing this game again. I didn't play it that much. PS4 version sucked. PS5 version was better, but the force feedback sucked. So, you know, I was playing Gran Turismo 7 and GT Sport. That's the main game I play anyway. But yeah, with this update and then the recent controversy with GT7 and their microtransactions, I feel they got this fixed in the nick of time that people might start venturing over to ACC more. Back off from Gran Turismo, but they fixed that problem, gave everyone, well, they didn't really fix it, but they gave everyone 1,000,000 credits and made the payouts a little bit more from where they cut it. So when you do the events, you get paid a little bit more, because there's no way I'm doing the whole microtransaction bullshit. Not for me. So ACC is fun. I'm just not that good with setups, so I'm not really on pace. And I haven't even done a lobby yet online. So I'm not sure how that plays out. But from what I've done, it's worked out pretty good. So we'll go over, here's the multiplayer, the lobbies online. And take a look here. You know, there's not too many people in, but I think that'll grow over time, especially as they update it and make this game better. Alright, so we're going to do a race here. This is the championships I usually do. Here's my schedule. Next race is Silverstone, so we'll jump into that here and give it a go. So we're going to do a practice session and a qualifying session, so I'll get that done and then we'll see where I qualify. So when it comes to setups, I struggle. So, you know, I'll change the fuel for practice and for qualities for sure to bring down the weight. But ACC, really, you need to be good with setups. That is for sure. So we'll go with that setup there, and we'll go do some practice. And here I'm adding some minimum force back, about 6%, just because at 0, I just still feels just a little loose when you're not going into corners. So I just give it just that minimum, so I have some, because I like my wheels just nice and tight, you know, tight. Right, as you can see, qualified 15th, had no pace at all. If you look at the sector times, Sector 1 I was only off by about 8 tenths, 7.5 tenths. Sector 2 though is where I lost all my time. I was off like 2 seconds, just about like 1 3/4. And then Sector 3 was only off by a couple tenths, about 4 tenths. So yeah, off a couple seconds off overall, 2.7 off the leader. So we will see how this race goes, everybody. Trying the force feedback. Is this update going to help ACC jump in front of Gran Turismo? I don't know, but we'll find out. Let's do this race. Alright, green, green, green. Here we go. So starting 15th, coming up. Ooh, came real close to hitting that Mercedes. Going through turn 1 there. Everyone's bunched up. Trying to be careful. And 2, this view that ACC has, a couple other games have it. Why can't Gran Turismo get this cockpit view? I love it. It's one of my favorite parts about ACC. Is this view. You gotta love the view. So, alright, jumped up a position. Here we go. Got the Bentley and the Mercedes in front of us. Staying down to the inside of this turn coming up here. Get past both of the Mercedes and the Bentley. Look at that. I think I only have the AI's aggression at 80. And then their skill or their difficulties I set at 90, I believe. So there we go. Trying to catch up to this Mercedes up here. Yeah, this game you really got to be careful too with your brake and your throttle. Have my engine mapping down to 1. There's another move to the outside. And I got it. That Mercedes got the Ferrari in front of me. Up to 11th. Started 15th, up to 11th. Yeah, this force feedback is night and day. They also did a couple other fixes with like the background music and then the rear view mirror. They upgraded the quality a little bit. Not too much. We've got the move done on the Ferrari up to 10th. That's a little bit better. I mean, it's not too much, but that's not too big of a deal. The biggest thing is that force feedback. I believe it was like a 10 gig update, and well worth it. I was stoked. Yeah, I enjoy this game much more that they fixed that. And I'm running the CSL Elite, so it's basically, to fix the CSL Elite and the DD Pro. That's what the videos I watched. And I'm running the CSL Elite to pre-order the DD Pro. So, can't wait for that. Stay tuned for that video. And then I'm running the version 2.5 Formula wheel. So I get to use all the extra switches and buttons and stuff. There we go. Get pace, catching up. Here we go. Staying with him. Oop, little mistake. Yeah, you really gotta be careful in this game. You can't start over driving the car. You really lose pace. You gotta be nice and smooth with the throttle and the brake. Yeah, it's a fun racing game. I just got to get into the online side of things. And I just, there, I lost it. A little too much, shifted down.
Car on the left.
Too quickly. Ferrari got the position back.
Clear on the left.
But a lot of their competitions and stuff that like Gran Turismo has, the ones for ACC are PC only. That's the only shitty part. So hopefully they start bringing some of those trickle down to the console side. Because I wouldn't mind you know, getting involved in those. And then F1 2022 comes out. That's going to be fun. I'm excited about that, especially having new cars. And what about Ferrari, baby? Yeah. So yeah, again, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it.
This has been your personal best.
Part of PDX Sim team, one of the co-owners, Jimbo. Started a year ago. We stream every Monday night, so join myself and the rest of the team Monday nights for the new daily races on Gran Turismo 7. And then our leagues are starting back up, and the Manufacturers and Nations Cup is also still under testing, but those will be starting soon, so we'll be live streaming a lot more. So make sure to subscribe and hit the like button, hit that notification bell so you're notified when we go live. You don't want to miss it. It's good times. Good times. So yeah, we're catching back with the Ferrari. Made that mistake, fell back to 11th. And here we go.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Oh. Someone caught the dirt. Oh, the Beamer got the sausage, did a flip. Oh! And look at this. This is so close. Look at that. By a sea hair, I missed that Ferrari. What a reaction. Wow. That was so close. So close. But yeah, seeing the AI mess up like that, take too much of the curb. So let's speed this up. Then I'm just back here, you know, alone. I start to get distance from the guys in the back. Lost a bit to the guys in front. They start up. There's the Bentley catching back up. Got real close. Did some defending. Was able to hold the Bentley off. Got a bit of a gap again, but look at the guys in front. But moved up to 9th from 15th, so that's good. Just got to try and catch these guys in the front. They were battling, so that helped a little bit for me to catch up. Speed this up again. As you can see, there's a bit of battling. There we go, here we go. And then look, the Bentley, I just lost focus, and I was talking about something right here, because then the Bentley caught back up with me, got distance again on the Bentley, but then the Bentley caught up again, so I made a little mistake, and then the big mistake's coming up. I forgot where I was on track. I haven't driven Silverstone too much, so I haven't memorized that well. But yeah, I was down into one of these corners. I really made a big mistake and just had to let the Bentley by.
Losing to the car ahead in sector 1.
And the Bentley was just not giving up. Got close again, making mistakes. Yeah, look at that. Oh, come on.
Clear on the left.
And the Bentley got by. So we're down into 10th. Still in the top 10. But you know, it works for me. As long as I'm in the top 10, you know, I always want to be first. But you can't win and you can't always be first, so you know, as long as I'm in the top 10, I'm somewhat happy. But knowing, you know, a couple small mistakes, I could have been, you know, further up the field, but it is what it is. Just got to really start working on my consistency and not making mistakes. That's my biggest flaw right now. And then, when I'm trying to catch back up, I end up pushing too hard and end up falling back even further because then I'm pushing too hard to try to catch up. So you need to hold the composure, hold focus, and stay consistent. See, boom, right there, made a mistake. So we're almost done, about 5 minutes left of this race. I'll speed this up again in 3, 2, and 1. Hyperspeed. Catch that, Bentley. And I don't think I did. Bentley's just gone. But Bentley starts to get away from me, and then the guys behind me start catching up. I see him back there, starting to make pace. So I'm just pushing. I noticed pushing, but my lap times, as you can see, my best was a 206.0. The last one was a 209.2, and this lap I'm on is predicted about an 8.2, 208.3. And as you can see, 2 seconds off my best lap, so I was just falling back. Tires are optimum. They're just perfect right now. But you can see the rear inside are starting to cool down a little bit because I wasn't pushing as hard. Yep, even up. Until if I adjust the camber a little bit to take some more of that inner tire, probably help, especially with corners. A little bit more camber. Camber or 10, one of the two. I'm not a setup guy. Setups are tough. But yeah. Pushing, let's speed this up again. Get through here. See, 2 minutes left. Alright, there you go. Now you can see the Mercedes in the back catching up. Can't lose 10th place. That was my main goal now. Bentley was gone. Mercedes caught up. On my ass. Trying to make moves. Held the inside. Got my elbows out a little bit. Squeezed him out just a tiny bit. He backed off. And kept 10th. Just gotta hold him off. Just gotta hold him off. Here we go. Fell back a little bit. Push, push, push. Just gotta keep pushing to the end of this lap. I had to stay at least 10th. Started 15th. That's decent enough, but could have done way better. It's just those little mistakes, you know. Little mistakes will put you back.
Leader has finished the race.
So it looks like I was able to hold off to Mercedes. Started 15th, finished 10th. Not too bad. So yeah, the update I think was a success. I think it's going to help more players come over, and especially with all the crap going down with Gran Turismo 7. Still love Gran Turismo 7, but you know, maybe start playing this a little bit more. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. So I just want to say thank you to all the new subscribers. Channel's been growing. Check out the rest of the team's channels: Jimbo's, Mike's, MixMaskers, Hood Calls. thanks to Extreme Sim Racing. There will be a link in the description below for that. For their website, go check it out. If you're looking for a new cockpit or in the market just to replace a cockpit, go check out extremesimracing.com. Subscribe and hit the like, guys. We appreciate it, and thanks for watching.